Hey everyone, it's Tim. Pardon the sound. The AC is running. It's been a long day. It's hot. Um, so we just got home after a really long day going to Legoland, New York. And I'm going to give you the realistic kind of parents' perspective of just day one. We're doing 2 days. We have a 6-year-old son who loves Legos because he's my son. So let's do kind of a quick deep dive. I'm going to give you sort of the no frills. I'm sure there's some things that are wrong here because we were only there for one day. But I'm going to tell you what's awesome, what I saw, and kind of what's realistic. So Legoland Hotel, we didn't stay. We're down the road at the Fairfield because it saved like $200. In retrospect, I think with him being 6, I probably would have done it. You know, spend a couple extra dollars. He's probably going to enjoy it the most. So if we don't go next year, maybe we'll go again the year after or something, and maybe I'll pony up a couple extra dollars. When you first walk in, it's everything's on your phone, so it's like crazy easy. You buy everything online, and you just get a little QR code in your email. Everything's all scannable, including we paid to do like the 3 minifigures before. It's the same price as going to Legoland. A Lego store anywhere you go. Also, when you first walk in on the left, there's the world's largest Lego store. Maybe it's not the world's largest, but the largest I've ever been to. Awesome. I felt at home there. So I already told my son if we're all good kids, Daddy's gonna buy another Lego set on the way out because Daddy's gonna buy one for himself at least, anyways. So, but then you go through and there's like things to check in, there's lockers, stuff like that. So if you got little kids, you can get strollers, you can do lockers for your bags, all that kind of stuff there. We went clockwise once you go in, if you're looking at the map. We made our way over to the factory. The little factory is cool. Anybody that's in robotics like us, the little carts that you're in, it's basically like a Roomba drive system, except you're in this big cart that moves back and forth, up and down. It shakes, it spins. You know, gone are the days of being in these like, constrained mechanical tracks. It's pretty sick. I loved it. Then we went over to Ninjago. Ninjago is totally worth it. They have this really cool kind of AR experience where you're in a cart and instead of shooting like a laser tag thing, you're using your hand motions. We did the carousel. That was really cool. And they got like a band there playing drums and stuff like that. It was really neat. We skipped the theater. They weren't doing anything when we walked by. We didn't do the little kids maze. The dragon roller coaster, the big one, is for adults only. Our son's too short. He didn't want to ride the small one, so we're going to hopefully do that tomorrow. Lego Castle. It's not as awesome as you thought it would be. At least this guy who is a dragon rider. You don't really do anything at the castle. You just basically go to the dragon ride and then you eat. Eating, God, it was super expensive. It was like $15 for like a hot dog combo for my son, and he finished it and didn't even have the french fries that you have to buy with it. And you have to log in, you have to make an account, you have to put your credit card number in, all to just get a hot dog combo. They have some bathrooms at least. And then the great thing is there's play areas everywhere for Lego building. There's one in the castle, there's one at Lego City, there's one at the Pirates, there's one in Bricktopia when you first walk in. Basically, if your kid likes to just build stuff, there's a station at every single place. They do a good job of making it kind of good for the parents, for the creature comforts. There's bathrooms at every station you go to. There's a refill station for the Coke machines. So that's pretty sick. Lego City's really fun. They have a driving thing where if your kid is like 3 to 5, they have like a baby one, and then if it's like 6 to 13, there's a big one that they surprisingly give a lot of freedom to. My son did a decent job for a 6-year-old. Pretty neat. So don't get the license after. It's $25 for the first one, $10 for additional ones. You don't need a card with your kid's picture on it that they can like autograph to make it look like a real driver's license. We didn't do it because for 2 passes, hotels, staying, parking. Yeah, parking's $25 a day. That's a lot of money. We ended up spending like $1,100 for 2 days. So don't buy a $25 license. I know I sound like a cheapskate. Just trying to keep things in perspective. We didn't do the boats; it looked kind of slow, but they had this awesome play area. They had like a giant boat and then some more play stuff. Ninjago also has an awesome play area. So if you got kids who just like to play, there's a station to play at every single one of these little mini cities. Pirates are awesome. Everything was pirate themed. There's people walking around in pirate regalia, just like talking to you. You know, first thing I walked in there and the guy was like, "Yar, good day to you, sir." And of course I had to say it right back to him. There's squirt gun things. We didn't do the big like jet ski water ride thing. That's at number 76 or 75. But I'm looking at the map. So yeah, we are gonna have to do that tomorrow. Miniland is incredible. If you like to build or you just like to see miniature buildings, Miniland is incredible. Right there in the middle there. There's the entirety of like New York City and the five boroughs are all spread out, and they did a really good job representing it. And they have this remarkable representation of the World Trade Towers were with the fountain and the two square holes. Amazing. We stayed there for probably a half an hour, and we didn't even see all of it because we were starting to make our way towards the exit. Yeah, that's kind of the quick and dirty. I could sit here and go on and on all day, but I'm exhausted. My wife is with my son at the pool right now, and we stayed until 7 when they kicked us out. We just got done eating, and I am now trying to refuel before getting ready to go to bed to go do it again. But yeah, I hope that kind of helps. What I will say is this: it's not. I wouldn't say it's in the same class as Disney, but it's pretty darn close. Everything decor-wise is spot on. It's amazing some of the stuff they have, either large-scale like fiberglass structures to look like the real, like they have Lego trees everywhere, and they're just big, look exactly like a upscaled Lego piece would be. And then some stuff is built out of Legos or Duplos. When you first walk in, there's a giant welcome sign that you can kind of like stand in front of, and it's all glued together Duplos. If you're worried about the cost, yes, it's expensive, but I would say it's worth it for the money. Like we're from the Northeast. You go to Kennedy Lake Park, you go to Six Flags, anything like that. It's cheaper, but you're not getting the same amount. In terms of bringing your kid to have fun, yeah, sure, you can go to Storyland, you can go to Santa's Village, stuff like that. But this is pretty awesome. We're not going to do it every year, but I don't know, I could see going every 3 years, save up the money. Really good trip. So if you have been considering going, we're from Central Mass, so it's kind of a hike to get down here, but we're coupling it up with some other stuff. We're going to go to Howe Caverns and Saratoga Battlefield while we're out and about. Sorry, I'm super tired. Have some fun with it. But yeah, if you've been on the fence about going, I say save up a couple of dollars and get your family together and come on down. It's a lot of fun. And if you have saved up enough, extra couple bucks, I would recommend staying at the hotel. Oh, with the drinks. So it's going to seem super expensive, but get one of the freestyle cups that they let you get. So it's free refills every 10 minutes, as much as you want per day. So, we normally would never buy anything like that. It was $18 for a cup, but it was 3 of us, and there's very little shade in the park because it's brand new. They just opened the park last year. It was delayed like a year by COVID, so there's no big trees with lots of shade, at least right now. This is 2020, June. 2022, I don't even know what year it is. So the trees haven't grown a lot, there's not a lot of shade. They put some umbrellas and stuff up, there's benches everywhere, but you're going to get thirsty, especially if it's hot out. Like, we didn't see a cloud in the sky the whole day. It was a great day. There was some breeze, but it was hot. So we were cycling through that cup. And because it's a freestyle machine, they have like all the options. You can get vitamin water, soda, fruit punch, different juices, stuff like that. So we made the most of that. Every time we went to basically buy another station, we filled it up again. And we're bringing it back tomorrow. We'll rinse it out. And they said it's $8 to fill it up on the second day. And you think you could cheat it, but there's like an RFID chip in the bottom of the cup, and it scans it when you put it in there. So it's pretty slick. Yeah. So if you're going, um, you can bring some drinks in. Um, we, I actively carried a Mountain Dew bottle in with me. Nobody said anything about it. And Kristen's bag didn't have any metal to set up the metal detector, so they didn't search it. I wouldn't be obnoxious and bring in like a ton of stuff, but I'm pretty sure if you've got some drinks and stuff like that, nobody's gonna say anything. But if you're going on a hot day like we did today, you're gonna get thirsty and you're gonna need something. So, all right, I've already hit the 10-minute mark. I'm getting tired. You're probably tired of watching, so I'm gonna let you go. Hope this helps. And all right, I'll talk to you later. All right, thanks. Bye.